It should auto-generate. I don't know, maybe it's not, because,
Select tank from list. Okay. Select the KV1 from this list.
what are you
Okay.
doing?
I
I'm
don't
doing
know.
something I didn't do, apparently.
Outsource repairs?
Oh. What
the?
Okay, I'm opening this screen. That way. No, what did it do? Okay.
To order.
Oh. Those are pieces for the KV1. If you go down...
Whoa, go back. Ah.
Lord, am I that far behind? I see you selected one. Where did you go? Oh. If you do select all, and then you can outsource parts.
Outsource parts?
You press the select all, and then you press outsource part. It sends the parts off that you can't fix yourself, and then it has them fixed, and then it brings them back to get them.
I mean, I hit select all, and it's doing pretty much nothing. It says recycle sell, outsource repairs, search by name.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Outsource repairs, and then you confirm it. It's going to take a little bit of your cash, and then... battery box, a washing shoes.
Now wait until the parts are repaired. You can close the storage menu and work during repairs. Cool.
Mm-hmm.
I want to pick that up. I want to stand up here.
Yeah, so you can take the turret off that tank.
If you want everything off, I'm pretty sure.
Well, if you go up to the tank, you can up your FOV too, by the way. But if you press L1 on the tank and go down to the very bottom one that says module menu, you can press on turret or you can press on engine. You gotta go up into game settings. Yep.
You wanted me to go down, bro?
Like, try to go over to the middle and then go down.
There we go.
The game is just that way. It's an older game.
Oh, whoa, there we go. Whoa, there we go.
Motor shield. What's a motor shield? Motor shield goes way back there.
Probably end up turning the sensitivity up a little bit, but while I'm still learning, I'll so slow.
Tell Chocolate to quit yapping in his sleep, bro.
Oh my god. Jacob. Hello. Sit at the house, we do. No, not really, I gotta get up at 5 o'clock in the morning. I was going to Virginia in the morning to do the petition for the kids in the morning. Who didn't show up? Why? Oh, I'll find that out. I'll figure that part out real quick. Yeah. I will. I'll text you. I'll let you know. See. He said, you want to work? I said, no. No. That means I'd have to work till 8 o'clock in the morning. Screw that.
Hey.
Matt didn't show up. So, is Mom awake? Oh, yeah. Probably not. Crap.
At least he said, do you want to work?
I'm sure your sister had a play in that. Oh, Sierra definitely had a play in that. She's still up there? I doubt it. I don't know how to look at the broadcast, Jordy, let's be honest with you. Wait, share button, dipwad. Broadcast. How do I look at the... No, I ain't even gonna
I'm trying to find, bro.
I'll pull a stream up. My phone is dying.
I'm about to go insane. I thought I was done with these wheels, but the gearbox in the front, I need to take off at least the front half of this thing.
It's connected to the PlayStation, so don't pull it. It's the only way I could get it to work.
You gonna open that last Mountain Dew?
What?
You gonna open that last Mountain Dew?
I ain't even got to the second one.
Well, give me a drink of that one. I ain't drink something. I'm about to die. Buddy, don't you even sit here and yell at me, or I'm gonna put you in the ground.
Excuse me?
You heard me.
You try me. Try me, ho.
I'd like to try something about you.
Try me, ho. I'm a lot stronger than what I look
like.
Okay. The stupid tank is done.
What do I do now? How do I switch to assembly mode?
You press left on the D-pad. It takes you in between disassembly and assembly mode. Get this tank run. That's I don't remember what tank it is, but there's another tank that has those latches there, and in order to get that rope off, you have to undo the screw on the latch, take the latch off, take the rope off. The design of this game is great for how old it is, at least.
It's not bad.
Organize your menu to finish your job. There you go, now you got some cash. Now what are you on your next mission here? Yeah, you gotta go to organizer. Then you have another tank. You have a KV2 in the yard. You back out of this. We're just looking out at the ground or whatever. It don't matter. You can, if you're looking at the ground, go to tank manager. And you have those tabs: workshop, yard, museum, tank warehouse. You open the yard. And then you open workshop.
Whoa. What? What did I do here? What are you talking about now? I'm looking at the ground and do what?
Well, you don't have to look at the ground. Just look at something in your workshop that isn't whatever. But you press L1.
There we go.
Go down bottom right to tank manager. Open yard, open workshop. And then you click on the move tank. And then you can move it into the workshop. And you got lucky with your first time.
Is it gonna come?
No, you need to. If you go in your thing, you press you gotta open the workshop tab too. And then from there, you move it from the yard into one of your workshop slots.
You idiot. Stop it. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Definitely is a little buggy in certain spots. Now I should probably put the transmission back in this thing. It might be a good idea to get this thing started again.
Alright, move tank. And now press what?
No. Open the workshop drop down menu. And then just click a slot in the workshop. The first empty one.
I got it, I think. Yeah. Oh yeah, wake up, yeah. gonna take forever.
It's not that bad. I would
What do
take
you recommend
whenever
to start?
before you. What I do is take off the turret, take out the engine, and then go around and rust remove everything. Like I would start with one piece. I start with a turret. No, whoa, not what you're doing there. When you're looking at the tank, press L1. Go bottom to module menu, and then you select turret module, and then you do that again and select engine module. And it'll take the engine and the turret off of your tank. Now you just go in, and some parts you have to remove to send them off to get repaired. It'll tell you which ones if you look bottom. If you look at the description of the part, like especially the cables or some of the boxes on the sides, or the fuel hoses or whatever, all those need to be sent off and fixed or whatever.
So much. So cool.
Yeah. Or like the belts for the engine, they all need to be done with.
Alright, so where do I go from here? What we're doing?
Okay, on your table, behind your stairs, you can turn off this tutorial. It's going to keep telling you to check for new emails. But on that table, by the little green welder over there, you have all your tools.
Hammer, rust remover tool.
Dang, you got started in the big games here, huh?
Paint gun and something else that I can't pick up because it won't let me.
That little rod you can't pick up is used to start certain tanks. It's not something you actually have to pick up. It's just
motor. So, do you just pick up a hammer and just start beating it?
No. Go through with your rust removal tool, and you go through and you remove all the rust.
Well, would you look at that? Would you just look at that? Would you just look at it? Would you look at that?
I'm running to the bathroom. I'll be right back.
Okay, thanks for the warning. Are you dick sucker? Matt's probably gonna get fired here pretty quick.
Okay.
Okay.
Or you make it through.
Yeah, why can't I rest remove some of this stuff?
Which parts can you not remove? Like the ropes or
specifically the tow ropes and the toolboxes.
If you look where it says rust removal on the bottom, or on certain parts it says,
yeah, I saw it just now.
Or like bottom out rust removal percentage.
Yeah.
You got to go through. You got to take those pieces off, and then you got to do what you did earlier. You outsource repairs.
That's stuff that you can't fix yourself.
Mm-hmm. And be careful with certain parts of these tanks because deep down in the insides, like the engine bay and stuff, there's usually fuel line A, fuel line B need to be removed. Some tanks don't have them, or they don't have them in the tank at the time. Or sometimes, not the fuel lines, the belts in the engine bay need to be removed. There's V-belts some tanks have. On that big old rusty spot there, big hole in the side that's black, or just any spots that are deep black, you need to take the welder to those. Those black spots need the welder to fill in the holes. Bro was adamant on fixing that hole with the tire line.
Texting real quick.
Yeah.
And what can I do with them holes?
Well, any of those dark black spots need to be gone over with the welder to fill in the holes where they got shot.
I'll weld it. I'm a good welder, what?
Come on, bro. Building Legos and watching you. It gets much easier whenever you don't have to do all that back and forth between the table crap.
I'm glad I've got unlimited cord here.
You're true.
Oh man, they need to get their stairs figured out for real.
The stairs on the turret especially are the worst. You can move them if you want.
Stacking in dimes, baby.
Bro, don't stack it. You know, it's done whenever the black disappears.
That's 95 an hour, 75 per diem, boo. Kind of wailed there. Did I just drop it?
No, it doesn't drop. It just goes back to the thing. That's the only tool that does that, unless you're out in the field.
One hole at a time.
If I were, the last thing I would do is buy the pieces you need, because that's where most of your money's going to go.
Stacking dins.
Because I would do tank bar by tank bar, like a turret. Complete the turret first, and then go back, and then complete the whatever, but just complete all the steps from sandblast, rust removes, paint, and then go back later and put on all the pieces, because all the pieces, they come in pre-painted. If you choose for them to be pre-painted, I don't know why you would choose for them not to be. It's not much more expensive, if anything. But
what's my next step now?
What did you finish? You did
welded and sanded.
You welded, did you sandblast? Because once it's sandblasted
No,
over...
No, I didn't sandblast it.
Okay.
I was the first one done.
Rust drove.
Yeah. Shit. It's about the same thing, but sandblasting.
Sandblast is just painting on, not just rust. The little needle scaler gets rid of the main rust.
Oh, that's a big area. I can get down
Yep.
this.
Yeah, it's not one of those games that when it comes to sandblast and rust removal stuff, it removes it apart entirely instead of having to go
And you can do
slowly over it all.
not just one. You can kind of just spray it on.
Yes, sir. And some parts just aren't going to get completely because they might be like 1% not done with rust removal or whatever.
I'm pretty sure I went through and done pretty good with the rust removal.
I mean, if not, worst case, you run back to the table.
Exactly.
And like all on the engine start and stuff, you don't have to start all the engines. You don't want to go through and start the engines. Like when you're done with it or whatever, I just think it's cool to see the engine run.
Yes, I want to do that.
Because
What the hell are you talking about?
all the sounds and everything are accurate too.
The hell are you crazy? You're gonna start the. I want to redline it as soon as you get it done, buddy. That's part of it.
Right. I mean, you could test drive it.
You don't want to start it. I don't want. That's the
want
whole
to
reason
test
I'm doing this is to start it, my friend, brother. That was a cheeky.
The test driving is a little rough though.
Oh, I'm sure.
Because, I mean, you can either drive it through how the driver sees or you can drive it through third person.
Oof.
And driving it through the way the driver sees is a rough story.
Of course, I don't make it over that stupid hole.
I don't ever. You have to hold X for it to continuously jump across the whole thing.
Uh-oh, found the
And
first part I
sometimes
didn't finish. Okay.
Hmm?
Didn't finish that. Oh, yeah.
It's not too bad though.
Engine and stuff, have you got? Yes, you do.
Oh yeah, you have to do the engine and all.
It's not big of a change. You don't really know what you're doing. It's not that much of
Nope.
a change. Just makes it a little more shiny.
Mm-hmm.
That makes it a little tougher. Kind of a little more meticulous about what you're doing here.
Especially when it comes to that engine bay. It is the hardest little bit
So
to
I'm
do.
making sure I'm at least trying to point it towards each of them a little bit.
Mm-hmm. Well, there's some pieces in there. Like once you're done with the rust removal or in sandblast or whatever, I would go through and until you like learn which pieces had to come off the tanks, I would try to get every piece because I can summarize about everything that needs to come off, but I don't really have a 100% this needs to come off, that needs to come off. I've only done one of those tanks. I just know on every tank I've noticed the V-belts have to come off, which are the belts that are for the engine. And then the fuel hoses, if the tank has them.
Yeah.
Some tanks don't. Those have to go. There's usually two of those, sometimes just one.
Oh, I can't do this one. That's why.
Mm-hmm.
Babe. Babe. I don't know where she's at.
Annoying.
Got that paint gun out, son.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wait,
and to
I
switch
got one.
between paint and primer, it's up on the D-pad. Primer is bright orange.
I gotta go sandblast the
Paint.
turret. I forgot about it.
Yeah. And paint is, it goes natural by color to the tank, or if you get, once you get the paint room, then you can customize color to whatever you want. But most people want it natural color.
Right.
Actual, whatever.
What the tank look like.
And I will tell you, there is one guy who comes in here that is a tank owning company. If you check the email, Kai can back me up on this. This tank company says they need their tank primed and painted. This tank comes in falling apart, barely on the ground, needs rust removed, sandblasted, everything. And in their email, they say they need their tank primed and painted.
I heard my name, what?
Do you remember that tank company that sent me that tank in that said they only need primed and painted?
Yeah.
And it was not only primer and paint?
No, I needed parts repaired and he had to be rested.
Stop, you idiot.
Whoop.
Paint mode, primer mode. Okay, where am I at? Primer mode. Perfect. This does not look like
No, it won't spray paint on it unless there's primer on it, so you don't have to worry about being okay.
Say, this primer is red.
Okay. It's bright orange.
What the hell is that? A dead dog? What is that?
No, that's the cat, bro.
We need to get that thing checked. It's got a disease or something.
Yeah.
She wants attention. Jordan ain't giving her attention.
Hey, no,
Bro, I give her attention all the time, and she just yapping.
It's called one of them like diseases that you like. If it scratches you, you're probably dead, Jordan. You probably have to stay away from that damn thing.
I do.
Good.
Try at least.
'Cause I don't trust it. Not for a minute. Imagine I get some hardcore parkour on some stuff over here. That needs car hauler in real life.
I will say the game definitely has its glitches though. There's been a couple times I fell completely through the floor, like trying to get in the turret and everything, without you, because you can actually choose to sit in the seats, or you can just kind of monkey climb your way around the whole thing, and sometimes it doesn't really agree.
What's wrong with black people getting in things, Jordan?
Everything.
Monkey climbing around. What's wrong with that, man? My God.
This goes on that side. What does it plug into? Where is a plug in that I'm missing here? Who's plugging what where exactly? I see what I missed. Okay. This plugs in right here. Yep. What? What? It's built this way. To plug into this there. You're missing the hole, bro. Got it. The engine is becoming good. You can parkour up the ladder on that thing you want on the top. The stairs on the side, you just kind of jump into them and jump into it like you're on the top. The little ladder points on the side of the tank turret. No, don't. I don't know how far I am behind you. I thought you absolutely fly out the side of that thing.
That was my first try. I just
stairs aren't quite tall though.
My stinking.
Yep, I see it. Of course, as soon as you're actually on the point where you can get up there, you You can drop it and look at your stairs and move your
Oh,
stairs too.
you're
You got to.
joking me. That was a horse manure play right there, ref. Where's the flag?
Smokey, what are you stuffing in the fan, bro? Why are you... Get out the window, big dog.
Let her in the window.
No, she gets out the window to get outside and...
Wait.
You don't need outside. Quit yelling at me for getting you out the window. You were literally sticking your face in the fan.
Did you hear what I said?
Bro, I hate cats, bro. They're stupid.
I heard you. I heard you.
Cats make me mad.
I said she wanted to look outside. I forgot she's blind for a bit.
Whoa.
She is definitely blind. Oh, Charles has made it on the top of... Nope. Let's watch you fall twice.
Yeah, it happened. See the best.
It's a great show, though.
Very great show. Where's my pint gun?
Why is the only bright orange Lego piece the only piece I'm not seeing?
Pain in the dick.
I'm excited to see this thing run. It was running earlier, and all the little cylinders and everything in this thing, actually, all the valves and crap move through it all, and the pistons and whatnot.
Really cool.
It's not just like one of those little janky Legos that you put together and you sit on your shelf. It like actually moves and all that stuff. Well, it's not Lego branded. It's branded by another company. It's a 16 valve engine. It's pretty cool. They have another one that's a big old V12. It's like 32 inches long, a foot tall.
That's massive.
Big old like a it's based off the newer Lamborghini motors.
Oh.
You laughing at yourself?
Yeah, I said that's massive.
You're massive.
32 inches is massive, dude. I mean, what can I say?
It is. Could you imagine how much of a burden that would be though?
Oh my god. I would want to just like, can somebody take this? Does somebody want this?
I'll
So
share
you
it a
can
few
have it.
inches.
You can take half of it. You can take 3/4 of it. I mean, honestly, I don't really want it anymore. None of it. Just take it all.
Okay, what am I hearing? 'Cause I hear I get a few inches.
It's exactly what you think it is.
Don't worry about it. It can't be anything worse than what we hear come out of you either.
Yeah, with the demon cocks.
I was reading, not paying attention, and all I hear is I'll give you.
Did I just get an email or did you just get an email? Oh, I got an email.
Yeah, you got an email.
I heard the email notification sound.
I'm about to go get the tub of ice cream and bring it in here and eat it.
You remember having the last time you did it?
What?
And you got sick?
That was mint chocolate chip. This is chocolate.
Okay, right.
Yes.
And that, I don't know if I can handle that much. I like mint chocolate chip ice cream. I don't know if I can handle that much.
Oh my dear God.
Exactly. And I ate a whole tub of it.
Yeah, that's not
Yeah.
smart. The mint alone is gonna kill your stomach.
Mm-hmm. There's a good handful of foods. You can eat about 4 or 5 of them and you're done.
And that's mints.
Circus peanuts?
Circus peanuts? What are circus peanuts?
You might as well give
I
them
don't
the
mind.
horses. That's elephant
I don't mind
food.
circus peanuts, but you eat about 3 or 4 of them and I'm done.
That's elephant food. They literally feed them to elephants in the circus.
Yep.
I can eat a lot of things. And then be perfectly fine.
I can't already have bad enough stomach issues.
See,
It's
I don't
horrifying.
have stomach issues. But my sister and my mom, then yeah.
I mean, I don't have the stomach issues people talk about. Oh, I went to Taco Bell. I'm gonna be on the toilet for 5 hours later. I don't have that issue.
No, I don't have none of that. I can eat like literally anything. I can eat
I
everything.
mean, I could eat whatever. It's just spicy things aren't sit well on my stomach. After I had H. pylori, it kind of messed up my stomach.
After you had what?
H. pylori.
H. pylori, it's a bacterial stuff in your stomach.
He basically died.
It is one of the worst stomach pains I've ever had. I wouldn't wish that stuff on my worst enemy.
Tyler had it for a while.
Sister would have the doctors called it stomach migraine,
Interesting.
and it got so bad to the point she was getting sick a lot. Could not keep nothing down, not even water.
Mm-hmm.
And we went to Oklahoma City.
OKC.
I think Charles like lost into his game over here. He just got going.
It got so bad that we had to stay up there for a few nights.
Mm-hmm.
I think it was like a week that we stayed up there.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of things has happened to my sister. Every time
A
it
lot of
snows,
things.
yes, a lot of things happen to my sister.
You
Every
definitely
time
said a
it
lot of
snows-
things happen to my sister.
Every time it snows and she steps out into the snow, she
Mhm.
slips and hurts her leg.
Poor
And she has to get crutches. Every time it snows. Don't know why. Just every time.
Your sister sounds like a dude.
Dude,
You
you
can't
can
say that.
like, oh, you can max shot this, bro.
Mm-hmm.
What? You can stand
That's
up from one
rude.
end of the tank and spray.
No, I can't. What? What is rude?
What you just said.
Your sister sound like a dude?
Yes.
Does she
That's
not?
very.
It's rude.
Does she
very.
not?
Could have been ruder.
I can't say anything. I've heard her my whole life, so
You have said many a time, many people have thought you had a brother because of her.
I know.
So I'm not the only one in this boat.
We're not in a boat, we're in tanks, bro.
I'm
If
actually
it was a boat,
in.
we would sink. You ever seen the Titanic? Yeah, too heavy.
Too early.
But surprisingly, for how clumsy I am, I haven't broken anything. I've sprained my wrist multiple times, but broken a bone?
I'd shut up while I
No.
was ahead then.
Oh yeah. I'm broken
Broken
and
enough
dislocated.
for all of us, I promise.
I broke
My,
and dislocated my elbow, broke part of my arm, fell off the kitchen table.
see,
Great
I
time.
could dislocate my hip willingly. I figured that out.
Dislocate or
Pop out of socket. Pop it out of socket, not a socket.
Pop it like
I can do
it's
that to my shoulder.
pop, lock, and drop it. Pop, lock, and drop it. Pop.
But,
Okay.
I tend to creep people out with my hands because my fingers make a right angle when I push them back. I could push, like, keeping my palm flat, and I push my fingers back, I make a right angle.
hmm When I was in high school, there was a girl who could bend her hand all the way backward and like grab a cup and stuff.
No.
Ooh.
And I can, tuck my thumb to my arm.
I know a lot of people that can do that.
What else can I do? My knees go back too far.
Yep, that's gonna get broken one day.
No, I'm built like a. Charles, you watch Percy Jackson?
Yep.
You know the black guy?
Yep.
The goat guy? His legs.
Oh my
That's
god.
what Kai's legs look like.
Oh my god.
You've seen it. And
Poor
I don't
Kai.
know about my elbows, but I think my elbows are normal.
You think? I don't think anything about you's normal, bro.
Uh-oh, I just dropped my paint gun, and I bet it went all the way through
I
the
could
paint
pop
gun.
my lower back by
If you need to, you can press L1 while looking at the ground. Whatever, you can reset your position, or you can reset all your tools back on the table.
Like, I could pop my lower back by, like, tensing up
Oh,
and pushing my hips up,
that is
and
cool.
it pops my lower back.
Which I don't think you have to look at the ground to do it. Like if you're on the tank, you can look at the air to do it or whatever. But later in the game, you can get an upgrade that allows you to have all your tools in your inventory. So you don't have to do all the back and forth stuff now. You just look over there, go to your tool tab, switch tools, and continue about your day. Alright, for talking over you, Kyle, you were, I didn't hear what you said. What were you saying?
Me?
No, I was talking to the other guy.
I could pop my lower back by squeezing my cheeks together and pushing my hips up.
What the fuck?
That's weird stuff, bro.
What do you think I'm doing when we're on call and I'm going like this?
I know, funny, I know.
Like, I'm sitting here going like this, I'm popping my lower back.
Some things just aren't meant to be popped.
Mm-hmm.
Or I could twist, like completely, my back.
English?
Look, I'll show you. Jordan, I will show you. I'll show you. Look.
I can twist like completely my back.
Look, okay.
I'm looking, Linda. Yes. I can do that.
Good job, Linda.
Don't tell my mom good job.
Call her a little Linda.
Good job,
I am
little
not a
Linda.
little Linda. I am nothing like my mother.
Good job, little Linda.
Or Maria.
Little
Call her
Linda,
Maria.
go.
No. I will throw an apple
No,
at your
it's
head.
Okay.
No, I'll throw a scrub daddy at your head. I'll run it under cold water, make it hard, and then chuck it at your head.
It usually don't work like that.
Usually it does not happen like that. Cold water does the opposite. Sorry to
I
let you
know,
know.
it makes it soft and shorter.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Though some guys get off on it.
I don't know about all that.
Good thing I am not some guys.
Good thing I'm not some guy.
In this book, they put soap on it as lube. Like in the shower. In the shower.
Bubble bath type stuff, bro.
In the shower. To like.
Hey, bro, I get it in the shower.
Put soap on
You don't
it.
need to tell me 10 times that it's in the shower.
They put soap on it to
I was in the shower.
I mean, I've heard of people doing that.
God, I'm tired.
I used oil at some point for anal. Canola oil as lube.
Okey
Could have been like motor oil or something, and it might have been a little worse. I keep seeing those TikToks of these feminists being like, I don't need a man, and then this lady like straight up pours cooking oil into her engine.
Because it needs
It wasn't even where the oil needed to go. She poured it in where the antifreeze was supposed to go.
No, don't do that.
I've
Okay,
always been
turn.
interested in cars. I used to watch my papa work on them.
I ain't really like a big car guy, but I think the way things work is fascinating. I'm artistic, bro.
I would
It's fascinating, Big Daddy.
I
Whoa.
would stand on a tire or push a tire to the side, stand on it, and be like, "What's this? What's this? What's this do? What goes in here? What's that?"
Hmm.
I just ask a corruption a question. And then I learned how to put brakes on a car
Mm-hmm.
and put shingles on the roof.
Yeah.
Doesn't it like that I'm learning that? No.
Why?
'Cause I'm a girl.
Well, so you're supposed to be cosmetology like your sister.
No, okay, she is old-fashioned. She doesn't think girls should get dirty, work on cars, things like that. She thinks that they should stay home, take care of the kids, and old-fashioned, you know.
Nowadays, you can't just what, bro? Going to bed?
Yeah, I'm gonna go to bed because in case Aunt Rosie does show up in the morning, I gotta be up at 5. So.
No, you're good, brother. Are you? What time are you gonna be back?
Well, I work midnight tomorrow. I'll be back. I don't know, sometime in the afternoon, 1, 2 o'clock, I'd say.
I mean, I ain't working tomorrow, but if you you're on at some point.
Oh, if I'm on, I'll hop. Or if when I get home, I'll hop on.
Okay.
Because I want to play a little bit before I go to bed.
Yep.
So I can just close this then, huh?
I would probably. I don't think there's a save menu mechanic, but I would probably just exit